guys, welcome back to the channel. You notice that a couple of things have changed since last time I saw you. We've actually changed our channel name. It's now Rory and Casey instead of Keeping Up with the Joneses, so to make it a little bit easier to search. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do, because we're going on some pretty cool adventures in the next few weeks. We're taking the motorbike and we're riding up to Sapa and Hajang and some really remote roads up near the Chinese border, so that'll be really cool to see. Today I've come out to the Temple of Literature in Hanoi. It's a really cool old temple that's situated right in the middle of the really busy city. It's about 1,000 years old, and it was originally dedicated to the teaching of Confucianism. It's mainly a tourist attraction now, though I still think that they do teach within it. So there's some really cool temples, really cool old architecture, that really kind of Chinese stuff that you saw from the videos in Hue. I'll link the video to the Hue one here if you're interested in temples. There's quite a lot of them there. So yeah, I'll show you around here, and then we'll head over to the Ho Chi Minh Museum and the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum and the house on Stilts. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So yeah guys, that was the Temple of Literature. Heading on now over to the Ho Chi Minh Museum Mausoleum complex. If you're interested in Vietnamese history and you're interested in the life of Ho Chi Minh, then it's definitely a place that you should probably visit. So if you don't know heaps about Ho Chi Minh, he was the leader of North Vietnam and the first declared president of Vietnam. He declared Vietnam's independence from the former French Indochina in 1945 after the Second World War ended. That in turn led to conflict with the French and then ultimately the Vietnam War. So he actually he dedicated his life to having a free and independent Vietnam, and unfortunately for him he died in 1969, about 6 years before they finally defeated the South and were able to reunite Vietnam as one country. So it's a guy who loved his country and dedicated his life to helping try to reunite it, regardless of what you think about the wars. There's never any doubt that he definitely loved his country and wanted the best for Vietnam.
Second flight.
So that was the Ho Chi Minh Museum. I'll be honest and say that it wasn't the easiest museum in the world to follow what was going on. They sorry, a rat just ran past. They a lot of the information was put to you as like artwork, and it's didn't really have the best flow in the world, so I didn't really understand what was going on a lot of the time. But I'm sure if I had a bit more time to spend in there, I probably would have been able to figure it out, but probably not the best museum I've been to since I've been in Vietnam. So the last part of my looking around today is coming out to Ho Chi Minh's house on Stilts and the presidential palace. So basically while he was president of the country, he wanted to live truly as equals to everybody else, so he lived in this little house on stilts, and it's been preserved over time, so you can come and visit it.
Second flight. Second flight.
So like I've said, if you want to keep up to date with our adventures, don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell beside the subscribe button down below. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye!